Turn the friggin' frogs gay.
Don't tell me YouTube will work though. WTF TTS? Wake up, Twitch robot. OMG, it worked.
Oh, hi. Hello. How you doing? My name is Waldo, and I am here to feel the politics with you. How's everybody doing tonight? I am doing great. Thank you for asking. Um, I've been fighting with the robot for the past 5 minutes. I don't know why she was asleep, apparently. Um, Sleepy robot. And now she's gone again. Amazing. Something is going wrong. I don't know what it is, but she was there. I heard it. I shamed her a little bit by suggesting that the YouTube, and more digital caffeine maybe, the YouTube chat started working, which makes sense. It's a separate program that I can make sense of. Shame. And so it makes sense that the YouTube one would work even if the Kick and Twitch was down. But now that one's not even working, what are you doing to me? This is unbelievable. Maybe I didn't change any settings. I haven't touched anything since the last time I streamed, which was only 2 days ago. Why do you do this to me, computers? Why do you fail when I change nothing? I press no buttons. I do nothing, and you cease to function. I don't get it. What are you doing? What am I doing wrong with this nothing? I did nothing and everything got worse. Story of computers. And now the YouTube won't even work. It's there. It's up. It's running. I'm looking right at it. No? Well, maybe we'll shame her later. Yell at the Lady Canooch, because that is usually the lovely Lady Canooch will read stuff out to us if you do exclamation TTS. Yeah, I don't know why. She's just failing today. I don't get it. Was on. Now it's not. Don't know why. There's one more thing I can try. Let me go to the actual website rather than the help tool thing they have. Biden is censoring you. Oh, shit. You might be right, Cloud. Okay, we're going to confirm that. Yes. Then we're going to go right here. We're going to go to the thing. We're going to go to the voice message that's in it. It's turned off. I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to hit confirm. Yeah. Then we give it a minute. Maybe it's the CIA finally coming to get me. They're shutting me up. I said too many mean things about Elon. Now they're coming to get me. Finger flicks? No, that's not even working. Well, maybe we'll give it a few minutes and test it out again in a minute. Anywho, hi. I'm Waldo. Sometimes. And sometimes I stream. And sometimes I don't. Today is one of the days when I do stream. Today's Wednesday, so what I've got is a handful of links to follow and talk about. I've got a couple of cool politics stories. We're going to read them. We're going to look at them. We're going to see how everything's going. We're going to panic a little bit. We're going to rant at the screen about some things. I hope you have your emo Waldos ready because we're going to need them. We're going to need emo Waldos tonight. We're going to need them. So find them. So let's start with the fun stuff. Is this about the ICP endorsing Harris? No. I mean, that is not a surprise. They're not. They're surprisingly liberal kinds of guys. That's not, I think, the big news right now. What is the big news? Well, let's look at it and put it on the screen. Let's turn off the game capture. Let's turn on the window capture. We go right here, and we go to ba-bam. Kamala Harris, you've probably heard of her. She is running for president right now. And then she said some things today that make me happy, but make a lot of other people unhappy. So listen to what she has to say. It's only about 3 minutes long. She said this today, and I think it's great.
So yesterday we learned that Donald Trump's former chief of staff, John Kelly, a retired four-star general, confirmed that while Donald Trump was president, he said he wanted generals like Adolf Hitler had. Donald Trump said that because he does not want a military that is loyal to the United States Constitution. He wants a military that is loyal to him.
True.
He wants a military who will be loyal to him personally.
True.
One that will obey his orders even when he tells them to break the law or abandon their oath to the Constitution of the United States. In just the past week, Donald Trump has repeatedly called his fellow Americans the enemy from within.
He did that.
And even said that he would use the United States military to go after American citizens.
He did do that.
And let's be clear about who he considers to be the enemy from within. Anyone who refuses to bend a knee or dares to criticize him would qualify, in his mind, as the enemy within.
Right. He called out Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer by name. So when the Republicans lie to you, lie right to your face, they go on the news the next day and sane wash it and say, no. He was talking about MS-13. He was talking about Tren de Agua. He was talking about all the criminals. No, he literally said Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer.
Like judges, like journalists, like nonpartisan election officials. It is deeply troubling and incredibly dangerous that Donald Trump would invoke Adolf Hitler, the man who is responsible for the deaths of 6 million Jews and hundreds of thousands of Americans. All of this is further evidence for the American people of who Donald Trump really is. This is a window into who Donald Trump really is from the people who know him best, from the people who worked with him side by side in the Oval Office and in the Situation Room. And it is clear from John Kelly's words that Donald Trump is someone who, I quote, certainly falls into the general definition of fascist.
She's saying he can be described as a fascist because she's too much of a wiener and a wimp to actually call him that. I'm not. Donald Trump is a fascist.
who in fact vowed to be a dictator on day one and vowed to use the military as his personal militia to carry out his personal and political vendettas. Donald Trump is increasingly unhinged and unstable. And in a second term, people like John Kelly would not be there to be the guardrails against his propensities and his actions.
Right, making it much worse. That's why you often hear online people are like, well, he was already president once and we didn't turn into fascism. Well, he's ready for it this time.
Those who once tried to stop him from pursuing his worst impulses would no longer be there, and no longer be there to rein him in. So the bottom line is this. We know what Donald Trump wants. He wants unchecked power.
Right.
The question in 13 days will be, what do the American people want? Thank you.
So, you can imagine why the right wing really is angry about that. She said a whole bunch of true stuff. They don't like true stuff. They don't like reality. They don't like it when you say the things that are true. Republicans hate that shit. You don't do it. Ugh, yuck. They hate it. Gross. Don't say true things. Don't say real things. They hate that. That's why they're very upset about that. So let's... and I'm not upset about that. I think that's great. This is true. Well, hey now, wait a minute. Those of you my Waldos, I haven't even started with the religious bashing yet, but I'll get to it here in a few minutes. You're jumping the gun there, Shinsinto. We don't need those yet. Saying true things is not a very conservative thing to do. They don't like it. They don't want any of it. So let's look at some of the other things that happened today. Here is Brian Kilmeade, an absolute dipshit, defending Trump when saying he wanted to have generals like the Nazis did. He's going to sane wash it. You want to see some sane washing? It's a minute long. Let's watch him sane wash this horse shit.
But the bottom line is, if you read H.R. McMaster's book, who is critical of President Trump in some of it and not in others, he talks about how Madison Kelly didn't like the president. And they
because he's a fascist, telling them to do crimes. That's why they didn't like him.
Didn't think he deserved the job, or they didn't think he was worthy of the job. And
I think those things too.
they went out of his way to make sure a lot of the things they asked him to do that they didn't like never got done.
Because it was against the Constitution, the things he asked them to do. The military doesn't take a oath to the president. They take the oath to the Constitution. And Donald Trump was probably telling them to do things that were anti-Constitution.
McMaster would be frustrated because he couldn't get their attention, and he would say, it's not your job to rein in the president. It's your job to do what the president wants.
Absolutely not true. It is not their job to do what the president wants. It's their job to defend the country and defend the Constitution. The president can make suggestions in how to do that, but if he's wrong, they won't do anti-constitutional stuff. That's their job. This guy does not understand that. Conservatives do not understand any of these things.
And then you factor in the fact that he runs his own company, coming from the business world, the first one we've ever had. It's not even a public company. And then he obviously has frustration. And I could absolutely see him go, now, you know what? It would be great to have German generals that actually do what we asked them to do.
Sure, it would be great to have some German generals do what I ask them to do.
Knowing that's a third, maybe not fully being cognizant of the third rail of German generals who were Nazis and whatever. But
he didn't know. Maybe Donald Trump just wanted some German generals who do what he tells them to do, and he didn't know they were Nazis. He didn't know Hitler's generals were Nazis. Why would they be? Why are you disgusting, woke liberals assuming that the generals who worked for Hitler were Nazis? Okay, you call everybody Nazis. He's going to cancel me next. Canceling just for guessing that the generals who worked for Hitler were Nazis. And I think that's all the good bits here. Let me finish just in case.
But he was frustrated with the slowdown of
it wasn't just a slowdown, it was insubordination.
Because he was doing unconstitutional things.
And there is a culture within Washington, not just when it comes to the generals, who, by the way, should be fired after what happened
And
in Afghanistan, is of
Afghanistan, Christ almighty.
insubordination in the sense that the bureaucrats run the government. The founders did not design this country to be that way. Unelected people don't get to run the country, even if you have 4 stars behind your name. And
They are there to protect the Constitution, not the president. They're not there to be his do-boys. They're not there to just do everything he asks them to do. That is not their purpose. But you don't know what their purpose is because you are a hyper-partisan on Fox News who just wants what they want, and how they feel is reality.
And I think they were very frustrated that you had this outside guy that says, listen, I'm in charge now.
You're not actually, he wasn't actually in charge, but he is in charge of the military. But so what else we've got? We've got we're putting together a theme here. Here is Tim Walz calling Elon Musk a dipshit.
Donald Trump lose the 2020 election, and after 2 weeks he finally said no, he didn't. That's where he's been spending his time. But that's it. So look, Elon's on that stage jumping around, skipping like a dipshit on these things. You know it. Think about it. Think about that. That guy is literally the richest man in the world, spending millions of dollars to help Donald Trump buy an election. Now look, they're saying the quiet parts out loud now because Donald Trump has already promised that he would put Elon in charge of government regulations that oversee the businesses that Elon runs. That's a hell of a buy. He could spend billions to make more than 10 billion on the back end. So in other words, Donald Trump, in front of the eyes of the American public, is promising corruption. That's what he's promising you.
And he, again, is saying true things, and called Elon a dipshit, which I think is also true. Now, for the third bit here, we're going to watch Biden suggest that they should lock up Trump.
This is a guy who also wants to replace every civil servant, every single one. Thinks he has a right under the Supreme Court ruling on immunity to be able, if need be, if it was the case, to actually eliminate, physically eliminate, shoot, kill someone who he believes to be a threat to him. I mean, so I know this sounds bizarre. It sounds like if I said this 5 years ago, you'd lock me up. We got to lock him up. Politically.
Then he wimps out. He said politically.
Lock him out. That's what we have.
Lock him out. He wimps out. Don't wimp out on me, Biden. Listen, don't wimp out on me. Donald Trump is a fascist. Say it. Donald Trump will use the DOJ to go after his opponents. Say it. He is a fascist. Say it. Elon is a dipshit. Say it. Donald Trump should be locked up. He's been found guilty of 34 felonies. All so far. There are more on the way. Lock him up. Say it. Don't wimp out on me. Don't wimp out on me now. Leftists need to say that. Hey, he is a fascist. Elon is a dipshit. Trump did commit 34 crimes, has been found guilty of 34 crimes. You can lock him up for committing crimes. The Republicans hate that. They've screaming bloody murder about Joe Biden on the internet today, saying that they should lock him up. He has been found guilty of crimes. Where are all the law and order Republicans now? That the man has been found guilty in a courtroom with a jury, found guilty by the jury of his peers. They don't think that those are crimes because a Republican did them. You see, according to a Republican brain, the justice system is a tool you use to hurt your enemies. And if it hurts you, it's a crime. Doesn't make any sense. Hi, Carolinas. How you doing? Thanks for coming. I'm screaming about things, and then I'm going to rant a little bit later. Pulled an Alex Jones, beat their balls off, remove their head politically, non-violently. Yeah. He wimped out. Stop being a wimp. I think this is great. I think that if they ran with this the way that they should, they could jump on it. The people wouldn't be thinking that they're wimps and wishy-washy. Don't be a wimp. Don't be wishy-washy. Be solid. Hey, he is a fascist. Elon is a dipshit, and he has committed crimes. We should lock up people who commit crimes. Don't wimp out. Don't pussyfoot around. Don't be a wiener. Don't be one of the middle-of-the-road wimps about it. And I think you'll get more respect from the people if you're not being overly civil. The Dems, and especially the liberals and the Dems, we don't want to be mean. It's rude to call Trump a fascist. It's true, but they don't want to say it because it's rude. They have to have respect for their august allies in the Senate. No, they're liars. They're fascists. They're supporting a fascist. Say it. Stop being a wimp. Don't half-ass your fight against fascism, because that's when fascism wins. Stepping closer to calling him out, though, just takes one to start the ball rolling. Yeah. And they're doing it now, and I'm glad. Biden wimped out right there at the end, and he's probably not in on the messaging. He just said something off the cuff, and it just happened to happen today. But I want Kamala and Tim Walz to say more solid things like that. Don't be wieners. Say the true things, even if it seems mean. True. Donald Trump is a fascist. Elon is supporting him with hundreds of millions of dollars so that he can be in charge of the government and then drop all the government investigations into the companies that he is mishandling, all the companies he's running into the ground. He doesn't want any of those things to be investigated because he's an idiot, doesn't know how to run anything. But if Donald Trump wins, they'll just cancel all the lawsuits against him and stuff like that. They'll cancel all the lawsuits against Trump first, then Elon, and then they'll lower the regulations so that he won't have to worry about that shit no more. Every lack of regulation is paid for by making things less safe. It really is. I mean, honestly, every regulation has a purpose and a point to make things safer, to make things better, to make things cleaner, to make things more accountable. But he doesn't want any of that. That gets in the way of profit. That bottom line is hurt if you have to provide safety harnesses for people that are climbing things. So he doesn't want to do that anymore. He wants to kill all of OSHA so that you can just do whatever you want. And if you get hurt, it's your fucking fault. What are you going to do? Sue Elon Musk and his gigantic billions of dollars of companies? No. You'll lose. Wouldn't make any sense. So yeah, every it's paid in blood, isn't it? So every cut in a regulation is paid for in blood. Maybe it'll be your blood. So yeah, that was my mini rant. I have another bigger one coming. It's stuck in here. It's on its way. But that was the little one, suggesting that they don't wimp out, don't slow down, put your foot on the gas. Actual regulations aren't good. Not sure if you've heard of the regulatory capture. I can imagine that sometimes they're bad, or they're old, or they need to be straightened out. Fine. But Republicans don't want to do a thorough understanding of regulations, methodically determine which ones are good, which ones are outdated, if they're doing any real value for the people of the country, and then rewrite them. And that's nerd shit, man. The Republicans just want to chop them off with an axe. Just one giant chainsaw. Bzzz, no more regulations. That's their plan. But they're dumb. They like just doing big, ballsy actions, not long, slow, boring, step-by-step government processes. But of course, painting with a broad brush and saying that they're all stupid. Yeah, is wrong. Yeah. So yeah. Let me grab the dog, and then we'll have a little bubble break, and then we'll jump into the next subject. If you're here, we get to see the Bobo. He's feeling better. Oops, sorry. Yeah, he's doing a lot better since his deballing operation he had last week. He's almost back to normal. We've stopped giving him the pain meds and all that fun stuff. So he is much better, I think. And he's starting to act like himself again, which is nice. So, yeah, that's Bobo the Baby Bark Boy. If you want to see photos of him, you can do so on the Discord. And the link for that is right there. Go on over to the Discord. There's an entire channel just for Bobo pictures. Feel free to Photoshop them and put him into funny places. It's very fun. Let's see. What else did I want to talk about tonight? Here we go. Georgia's Republican Secretary of State finds just 20 non-citizens registered to vote out of 8.2 million. Now, I'm not a math guy. I only do guerrilla math, which is just rounding and then adding. But that doesn't sound like very many. That sounds like very few, in fact. 20 non-citizens registered to vote out of 8.2 million. That is not very many numbers. That is a very small number. According to Donald Trump, there were 4 million just voting for Hillary in 2016. Where are they? Donnie, where are they? Did they exist, or did you make them up? I think you made them up. I don't think they were ever there. Are the 4 million illegal voters in the room with you right now, Donald? Because I think they're just in your head. I don't think they were real. It's almost like this Donald Trump guy is lying. Let's see. Yeah, those 20 people were removed from the state's voter rolls, which 8.2 million. Law enforcement, 20, only 9 ever actually cast a ballot. So 9 of them cast a ballot. And then they've been caught, so we can take them off of the thing, right? I mean, unless they did it years ago, but even then, unless the margin of error and the difference between the state is 8 votes, I think we're all right. I think we're fine. It seems like the government functions properly. I know the conservatives hate that idea too. They scream bloody murder about how it doesn't function at all. They've been in charge for a little while and they're mucking it up. They're goofing it up. The Republicans are shitting all over Georgia's election laws. GOP lawyers are in Georgia suing left and right, making up new laws. They're getting their Trump fans into the role of like vote certifier and shit like that. And then they're changing the rules and making shit up. And then they have to be sued to be stopped. And then somebody else countersues to make it not work. And then they have the fucking balls to walk out on TV and look at you on Fox News and say that system doesn't work. Well, you broke it, jackass. Carrying around a bomb, bubblegum, and monkey wrenches. And then you're like, hey, the election machine looks like it's been bombed and it's full of bubble gum and there's a monkey wrench in the way. Yeah, no shit, because you put them all there. They catch 40 billion that were voting illegally. No, checkmate, liberals. Yeah, I know. They didn't catch them. They didn't catch. Well, we did. They did. They caught the 9. But yeah, they break the system and then bitch and moan, piss and whine about how the system's broken, and you should need to elect them so they can fix the system that they broke intentionally and willingly. What kind of madness is that? Republicans, this is the stupid meme format. Republicans break the election. Also Republicans. The election's broken. Oops. What is happening on OBS tonight? Okay. Let's look at this next little thing. What is it? Hey, I know her. She's very cool. And I think she makes a pretty good point here. So we're going to watch AOC talk for a minute.
When you have a billionaire just dangling $1 million to those of us and many of us who are struggling to make ends meet, if they dance for him.
Dance for me, puppets.
You've got Donald Trump putting on a little McDonald's costume because he thinks that's what people do. They're not trying to empathize with us. They are making fun of us. When you have
She's right. Elon Musk knows that $1 million isn't a big deal to him, but it is to you. And so he's dangling it in front of you so that you will be a puppet. And I have no doubt they're checking all the people. They say it's at random. I don't believe them. I suspect that Elon is checking the status and tweet history of anybody he's giving that $1 million to, and making sure they're voting for Trump. If they went to my Twitter, which you can, it's a horrible, terrible shithole. You should not go to Twitter. It is just filled with lying Nazis and Nazis who are lying. You shouldn't go there. It's a terrible place. But if they checked mine and I were a Pennsylvania voter and I would up for $1 million, they would read them and then they wouldn't give me the $1 million. They'd throw my name out and pick a different one because they only want to give it to their fans, their friends. I'm willing to bet that if somebody does an investigation into who gets it, I bet it's all Trump supporters. I bet. But yeah, and that's the disingenuous part of this whole thing. That's why I didn't like the stunt that Trump did. Am I melting down because he went and pretended to cook fries for 5 minutes? No. I'm aggravated that he's full of shit. The McDonald's thing has nothing to do with policy. It's not going to help you decide what he's going to do with the future of the country. It has nothing to do with any plans he has for governing. Nothing to do with that. It's just spite because Kamala said she worked there. That's it. Just spite. And nobody has paperwork from her working there in 1983, which makes sense. I don't have any paperwork from 1983. Fuck off. They don't keep track of that shit for that long. Nobody keeps tax records from 1983. It's insane. So because there is no paper trail, they're saying that it's fake, and he needs to rub that in her face because he's a petty bitch. He's a catty bitch, and he needs to rub that in her face instead of doing things to help you or explain how he's going to help you or make, I don't know, plans for what to do with the giant government that he's going to be in charge of. That's all dumb. We don't need to pay attention to that. Let's see. Okay. Hang on. Let me fix my hair. What is next? The next one is... Okay, here we go. Now we get the emo Waldos ready. You jumped the gun earlier, Shincinto, but we're going to do better this time. We're going to have the emo Waldos ready. Did Kamala Harris tell hecklers they were at the wrong rally? She did, but it's unclear if the acrimonious rally attendees said to prompt her response. So, two goobers yelled out something in the crowd, and then she said, "You're at the wrong rally." Here, let's watch.
No, I think you meant to go to the smaller one down the street.
Now, normally, this doesn't matter. This is not important. But the most important part is what those two people said from the crowd. And what did they say? They said, "Jesus is Lord." Oh my God. This means Christians aren't allowed at her rallies. This means Christians are second-class citizens. This means that the religious people are being persecuted. This means that Jesus is Lord. It needs to be chanted at all the rallies now. Wait, did we skip it? And it means that we need to chant our religious slogans. There we go. Drama and emo Waldos. So, is that what they yelled? Sure. Who cares? Did she tell them to go to the other one? Sure. Who cares? But Christians need that sweet, sweet persecution. They need it. They gotta have it. And they hate her. So any accidental slight towards them means that they are correct to hate her. Let me see. There was one other one here that I wanted to show you. It was a good one. So what does this lady say? Oh, so now Trump in response is going to do the only thing he can do, which is to just double down, triple down, quadruple down on the religiosity.
But as I look back at my life's journey and events, I now recognize that it's been the hand of God leading me to where I am today.
And they love it. Oh, those Christians love it. They love that sweet, sweet lip service. They gotta get that. They gotta get it. I got another one here. Where did my other link go? Where did that other link go? Swear. No. Damn it. I had a good one too. Let me find it. Hold one sec. Let me find it. It was on the X.com, formerly Twitter. Because it was so good, it makes my point for me. Nope, it's not that one. Shit, I save all these things ahead of time. And then I load them up, and then sometimes I skip one, or I don't have the right link in the right place, or I just click on a button afterwards on the stupid Twitter, because it's hard to save things on there. I know I saved it. Where'd you go? It was so normal too. Oh, I think this is it. There it is. Yes, it is. That's the one. Thanks for waiting. It was worth it. I promise. Just imagine we didn't stall for 2 minutes. Okay, here we go. Just regular, normal, everyday things that aren't weird at all. Nothing weird about this, you guys. At the church with the screaming baby and the sad boy. Nothing weird about this. Just a normal day in Trump's white America. This is just, oh, they're so happy. Look at all those happy people back there. All those happy white people. They're so excited. They're so just fucking weird, right? That's not normal. What am I seeing when I look at these people? Giant, screaming gullibility. The gullibility of the American Christian right wing is inviting fascism into America. Religion, much like cryptocurrency, the economy, house parties, and orgies, need people involved to buy in and be a vocal participant. They need the vibes, they need the positive affirmation, and lots of people. These are large group activities. If I create my own money, crypto, paper, or coins, it's of no value because nobody recognizes it, nobody accepts it, no one is participating. I have to convince a lot of people that this coin that I invented is valuable. If I am alone in my house dancing, it's not a party. I need to convince many people to come over and dance and drink and do whippets. If I am alone in my house jonking it, it's not an orgy. I need to convince many people to come over and get naked and sticky. Okay? The same goes for religion. If I am alone in my house talking to ghosts and they talk back, I'm a crazy person. But if everyone I know is in the same room talking to St. Peter, who died 1,800 years ago, That's a religion now, isn't it? It's because of that severe need for people to accept and normalize religion that leads them to be easily manipulated, which is what Donald Trump is doing. He's manipulating them. Lip service is all they need. And lip service is all that Trump has ever provided. Trump will bankrupt Social Security while looking into the camera and promising you to protect it. He will cut the taxes for Elon and force the DOJ to drop charges against Elon's companies, all the while looking at the crowd and telling them that he's going to help the American workers. On hidden cam, he says, grab him by the pussy. He helped kill Roe v. Wade, and he is liable for sexual assault. But he told a group of women at Fox News Town Hall last week that he was going to protect them. Lip service is all he ever offers. He is no Christian. He never has been. That would require him to believe in something more powerful than himself. He's much too much of a narcissist to accept that. So he offers them lip service, and they love it. Absolutely love it. Conservatives love the performative religiosity from him. They gobble that bullshit up and ask for more. They don't even care if it's bullshit. They don't care how bad a guy he is or how many sins he's committed. He just said that their beliefs are true, so they will empty their pockets for him. Irma Gerd, he said Jesus is Lord. Give him all our money. I'll tell you what, Trump came out there and alluded to the Lord's Prayer. He didn't actually say it, but one time he did read it off a teleprompter, and that clinches it for me. I'm voting for him. He vaguely alluded to the religion that I vaguely allude to when I need people to think I'm a good person. They don't need him to actually do good things. They just need him to say that he wants those good things. They don't need him to actually be a Christian. He just saying it is enough for them. They're so far underwater in this sunk cost fallacy, they can't even see sunlight anymore. Remember when Trump held that Bible all stupid? Let me find the photo. I've got that photo up, ready to go. Remember when he held that Bible upside down and stupid? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There we go. Remember when he did this? Very dumb, very stupid thing to do. Now, the Christians loved it, but why did he do this? I mean, he wanted to hurt protesters. That's why he did this. He wanted to hurt American citizens who are protesting against him. I'm not kidding about that. The protesters were out there. He didn't want them there. And then he asked his military advisors if he could shoot them. And they said no. Then he suggested shooting them in the legs. And they said no again. Then he asked about pepper spray and tear gas. And they were like, yes, but why are we doing that? And he gave them a weak ass bullshit answer. I need them to move so that I can take a photo with the Bible in front of that church right there. And then they were like, there are other churches that don't have protesters in front of them right now. No. I need to take a photo holding this Bible weird in front of this exact church right now. Now, was this, you're looking at it on screen, was this part of some very important role that the president must fulfill according to the Constitution? No. Was this church in the photo important to the functioning of the country? No. He just wanted to hurt the protesters because he is spiteful and a catty bitch. But the Christians loved it. Violence on the people they don't like, followed by a photo in front of a church holding a Bible. Oh, that is pure ecstasy to a right-wing conservative Christian. And there were plenty of Christian symbols on January 6th. The QAnon shaman. Let's find him, too. The QAnon, where is he? He's right there. The QAnon shaman held a prayer before he did his treason and sedition. Christians in America today will allow any crime, any anti-government action, any amount of violence, as long as the perpetrator gives their preferred imaginary friend just a little bit of lip service. And then there's this asshole, J.D. Vance. Let's find him. Let's look at this asshole.
Anti-Christian rhetoric and anti-Christian approach to public policy. I don't think that we've, that's right, Jesus is king, and I don't think that we've seen.
And then they cheer for him. Is J.D. Vance, Jesus Christ, he is no Christian. He was an atheist back in college, but he converted to Catholicism later. Why did he do that? Did he have some magical awakening? Did the God of the universe reach down and talk to him personally? I doubt it. I bet he just saw how easy it is to control Christians. He can do anything he wants as long as he gives a little bit of lip service to Jesus first, commit any crime, spread any hate speech, preach violence and stochastic terrorism all day long as he loudly says a prayer first. If you are hate watching this and you are a Christian, please listen. Fascism is here in our country, and it is using the flag as camouflage. Trump and Vance will use your cross as a weapon against their political enemies. They will demand that you comply with their anti-human, anti-freedom agenda because they pretend to be your religion for a few minutes. And if you cheer them on, you're a bad person. Stop lying to yourself. Stop being a rube. Stop being willfully blind. Your gullibility is going to get people killed. And now we post the emo Waldo. See? Pop, pop, pop. Very exciting. And that was my big rant for tonight. Thanks for coming. Thanks for sitting through it. I'm going to turn that into a YouTube video tomorrow. It'll be fun. Maybe I'll get some views. You never know. Let's close some windows. I don't need this one. I don't need this one. I don't need that one. I don't need that one. I don't think I need that one. That one's just funny. We'll go look at a funny here in just a sec. Let me close some of these stupid windows. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. If you're watching, if you're paying attention, hop in a chat. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you're feeling. Go on over to the Discord and look at fun photos or leave memes, and I'll put the memes on the start page. You know, the start screen. If you got a good meme, I'll put it up there. It's very fun. And then we can all laugh about it. And if you want to watch on YouTube, you can do that right there at the YouTube link. That is the link to the YouTube where I chop up the best bits of these streams and turn them into YouTube videos. If you don't have time to actually catch the live stream, you can just watch the videos and you'll get the gist. But without all the bobos, generally, and the uhs and the ums and the awkward 2-minute pauses while I look for the correct X link. So there's that. He's playing with toys, and he's very cute, but you don't get to see him. Okay, so yeah, funny. Let's look at this funny one right here. Nikki Haley says, Border Patrol has seized enough fentanyl to kill every single American this fiscal year, and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are nowhere to be found. Close the border, stop the drugs, save our families. And this very funny guy says, nowhere to be found. Their Border Patrol just seized enough fentanyl to kill every single human American in this fiscal year. Haven't you heard? Again, conservatives don't actually think about what they're saying. They don't know what they're going on about. She's complaining that the Border Patrol caught all this stuff. That's what they're supposed to do, man. That means they're working properly. That means they're functioning appropriately. Why are you complaining? But again, they just say the words. Doesn't matter what it means. Doesn't matter what they think. Doesn't matter what the ramifications are. Say the words. Fentanyl bad. Trump good. Kamala bad. Fentanyl bad. Trump good. Just say the words. And then they'll bark and clap like trained animals. Hey, Melcidian, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. I already finished my big, evil, anti-religious rant. I mean, you missed it. I'm sorry. But I am going to turn it into a YouTube video, and then you can watch it tomorrow. Or you can backtrack in this stream, which is also acceptable. Or you can just watch it on the live tab later. Because all of these streams are on the live tab, so you can watch them anytime you want, even the old ones that are much worse than this. I used to be worse. I know I'm not very good now, but I used to be worse. I was thinking that on the 2-year anniversary of when I started the channel, I would watch the first stream, but that's on November 5th, which is an election day. So I'm going to be busy that day. Speaking of election day, I hope everybody's registered to vote and all did their stuff. I already got mine all packaged up and ready to go, and I'll send it back to through the mail probably tomorrow. I'm going to drop it off before the 5th. I got plenty of time. And what was I thinking of? Yeah. And then on November the 5th, I'll start the stream probably around 8, 7, 6, 5. I'll probably start at around 5 p.m. on the election day. I'll start up the stream 5 p.m. Please come join me. Come say hello. Come say hi. I'll have Steve Kornacki up in the corner. We'll look at him. He'll do his fun stuff with his super cool screen, and he'll circle things, and he'll push the buttons, and we'll have him on mute most of the time, unless I need to hear what he's saying. And then we can all jibber jabber. We can talk about it. I can drink some beer, and it'll be a good time. And then we won't. I know. I just need everybody to know. We're not going to know who wins that night. We're not. I'll stream until like midnight, but I'm too old to stay up later than that. But we're not going to know. You voted this morning, colored in a box for all red. My kindergarten teacher would be proud. There you go. Inside the lines and everything. I'm shocked and amazed. This is why we need a Department of Education teaching children to fill in boxes with crayons, so that they will be able to vote. I mean, if you can read, that's because the teacher taught you to read. So it all makes sense. It's all coming together. The department, Donald Trump's plan is to wipe out the entire Department of Education, and then you just push a button of the person's face that you want to win. Could vote Cruz out of office. Yeah. It's very nice to vote against Ted Cruz. I did it once. Gosh, what year was that? I forget what year it was, but it was not for Ted Cruz, and I was very happy to do that. But he still won anyway. I was not victorious that year, but I did it anyway, and it still felt kind of good. Let's see. What am I doing? I am just killing time while the Steam loads up so that we can play a video game. This is, does TTS work? No. Sad. Let me try one more time to get it up and running while Steam is loading. No access needed. These extensions don't need to see or change information on the site. What are you telling me? All right, let's go here to the robot website. Robot website, very important. I'm going to close that. We're on Twitch. Gonna go to extras. It's turned on, man. It's just, I mean, the little toggle says on. And we're gonna hit confirm. Save these changes, yes. We're gonna hit confirm here, and then we're gonna say yes. Okay, it tells me that they were saved successfully. We'll give it a couple of minutes, then we'll try it again. And I don't know what the damn hell happened to YouTube. We were fine, but now you're not. SPEAK. Test YouTube. Apparently not. I don't know what the hell happened at TTS tonight. It was working, then it just stopped. Ugh. Bastards. Okay, let's try Twitch again. None of that typed. Christ. Yeah, no, okay. TTS died on me again. It does that every once in a while. Oh. So I'll be looking at chat tonight. I'm going to load up Halls of Torment. We're going to play the Vidya game. Hop in. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you're feeling. If you got any ideas, if you got any questions about what you think is going to happen, hit me with your election predictions, conspiracy theories, ideas, crazy worries. So what am I predicting? We'll be watching it live on Tuesday night until midnight, at which point the 7 battlegrounds will still not be done counting, which is good and fine and normal. Why is that not a problem? The right wing is screaming bloody murder over on the lying Nazis over on Twitter are very upset by this. The fact that North Korea can count their votes in a single day. Why can't Georgia? Well, because we want them to do a good job. Haste makes waste, you guys, remember? Do a good job and don't mess up. Slow and steady wins the race, but they hate that. That means that we get midnight vote dumps, and they hate those. So they're very unhappy with this idea that it could take more than one afternoon to count 8 million votes. But they won't let you use a computer. They hate that. They want them all counted. They want 8 million people counting votes as fast as possible. And if it's not done proper in the speed that they would like, then it's clearly fake and bad and ruined, and we should just go with what they feel. I mean, they feel like Donald Trump should win. Hence, he already has. Just go with their feelings, right? Don't bring math and arithmetic and numbers into this shit. All right, we're going to take the Landesknecht. It's the new character that I got on Monday. So we're going to do the Landesknecht. And I think we got a new level opened up, didn't we? No, we didn't. Chambers of Dissonance. Even though I beat the Chambers of Dissonance, I don't get a new level. That's okay. We have to do something else. Let's go to the very first level since we don't know this character very well. And he's not equipped, so we're not going to go in there yet. Let's give him some equipment. Yeah. Put a hat on him, you know? Hats. Hats are great. Hats. Burning, block, defense, and move speed. I like that. Oh, this one's pretty good too. Slow. But we're not going to do that. We're going to do this one. Then we're going to give him I don't need ingredients. Gold into XP. No. Negates damage. That one's okay. Rings. We'll give him the super combo. Imps and skeletons. Armor. Shadow patches. Ooh. I like shadow patches. Boots. Spike boots. Because they're great. Then fire gloves? No. Multi-strike. There. This guy has some main weapon garbage that I don't actually want. We're going to go over here and pick up, screw it. More move speed. 7K left for defense. Okay. Spent it all our gold. We're going to go to the easy level. Level 1, Haunted Caverns. And kill some skeletons and maybe some blobs. Right, here we go. Oops. Oh, we just get to pick up an ability right off the bat. Which one do we want? We want the... Do kind of like... No, I don't like Transfixion. I don't like Hailstorm either. Kugelblitz is me. Lightning and the Needles. Needles are pretty good. See, they're just flinging all day long. And I've got like a musket. Okay, cool, I guess. I got a musket. Movement speed, parry, long fingers. Let's do technique. Base defense, sure. I thought this guy had a pet too, didn't he? Thought he had a pet. Oh, he's got a grenade. There we go. How do I toss the grenade? Just when I click? Range up. He's just flinging grenades. Okay. There we go. There's that blue fire over there. It's the grenades. Area. Attack speed. Yes. Why aren't you flinging grenades? He is. Okay, he's flinging grenades. Base radius grenades. Damage. Main weapon. Ugh. Don't like that. Speed. Yeah, let's do speed. It's time for the first boss already? Oh, it's slime time. Let's go slimes. Uh, 20 regeneration. That's cool. Damage projectiles. I have a lot of projectiles. That's probably the way to go. Projectiles. And then we'll grab this scroll down here and get another projectile, maybe. There's the skelly boss. Let's die. Let's dance, skelly boss. Parry. No, I don't like this one. Movement speed. Yeah, it's movement speed. Lightning, Dragon Breath, or Ring Blades. Ring Blades is... yeah. A thing. Needles, range, damage. Let's do needles. So I can get a... so I can digivolve them. As soon as they get to level 3, they can digivolve. I don't mind that at all. Got some levels. Ring blades. Quick hands, rifle woman. 80% base damage, minus 15 area of the grenades. Or a grenader, base radius of the grenades, and minus 30 weapon damage. Ugh. Rather do the rifle. The grenades aren't looking too impressive to me. I can't aim them, they fling out at random times. Quick hands. Frost avalanche or arcane rifts. Rerolls. Yeah, let's... none of those. Are these 5-star projectiles? So, okay, projectiles. Yeah. Remember I got the projectile increase. Meteor, Flame Striker, Kugel Blitz. Let's do Meteor. More projectiles. Flinging stuff left and right. Flinging everything everywhere. Never stop flinging. All right, we're going to make our way back up to the other scroll. It's up here. You see it, it's 900 meters away. We're going to make our way up there. Then... come back down for the glove, level up a bunch more, get prepared for bosses. Then we're going to find the bloodstains, find the helpy bits so that I can kill the boss a little bit easier. Regeneration, sure. Or multi-strike. Ooh. Multi-strike. These skeletons don't stand a chance. Idiot brought 1,000,000 skeletons to a gunfight. Oh, ring blades. Big. I like big ring blades. 20 damage for all projectiles. Shit, that's like most of my shit. Let me think. Is there anything else going on in the politics tonight? Not really. Everybody on the left says that Kamala's totally killing it, and she's definitely winning. And all these math and numbers that we have suggest that she totally is winning. And then everybody on the right is like, hey, Donald Trump is totally winning. All these numbers and facts and stuff like that prove the fact that he is totally winning. And nobody knows. I actually kind of suspect that the right is lying because they lie a lot. And if he does lose, they'll suggest that it was cheating. Will Trump's updated resume improve his chances? Not likely. Which part of the new update? Sorry, also TTS doesn't work. I found that out today. Sorry about that. But which updated resume? The being friends with Jeffrey Epstein, or groping that lady who was at the junior beauty pageant? The fry cook. Yeah. He's got his fry certificate. He got his fry certificate. I don't think that, well, the right loves it, and they think that that's just the smartest damn thing that's ever happened and the greatest thing that everybody's ever done ever in all of eternity. Nobody's ever understood politics like him. But to me, it's just, he's making fun of you if you ever worked there. He does it for 5 minutes and pretends that it's super easy and fun and talks about how great it was, and the people who work there don't need a new pay raise. I mean, it's not that hard. He can do it, right? Oh, boss. Die boss. Then we'll steal this little thing here. He was showing off his fry cook certificate. He got a little card that said fry certificate. And you know what? I even heard that the people that were there with him, those workers, don't actually work at McDonald's. Or they don't work at that one. They just brought in people who look good and are actors and would do the things the right way. That's what I heard anyway, but I don't know if that's true. Louie's here. Come here, Louie. We have a Louie break. Let me grab the other doggy. We'll have both doggies today. Never mind, he ran away because he thinks we're playing chase. So he saw me and was like, "Whoa," and then he ran away. You know when your dog does that, they look at you and they're like, "Oh, come chase me." Yeah, that's what he thinks we're doing. But I was going to put him up on the internet for everyone to see, but he doesn't like it so much. Let's get back to the game. Boop, 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 bow. Sorry. I got you excited for a dog break and then you didn't get one. Because I am a terrible, nightmarish monster. What weapon do I want? Ooh, let's reroll. Radiant aura. Yeah. There we go. I got the shining light of God. Area radius, total stacks, plus 40 damage minus area. More strength, but smaller. Fine with me. Alright, so what I want to do is get another level before I pick up this treasure box. Because I'll be able to digivolve my weapons if they're at level 3. There's needles. Needles are pretty good. Force and range, attack speed. Let's do force and range, because I like them needles. They seem to be working. Transfixion. Crit chance and crit bonus. That's pretty nice. This goes damage, attack speed, and radius. Plus 40 damage again, minus area. Let's not lower the radius again. Let's do this one. Four times the strength, a quarter of the width. You know, wouldn't make any sense. Okay, needles, sharpness, very nice. Needles. Let's get one more level just in case on the steel ring, I think. Ring blade. Yeah, there we go. Boop. Now we pick up the treasure box, and it should give us an item. We already have that. Blazing shell. Wait, we don't have that. Pest ring. Summons of red. Oh yeah, I've that one sucks. Blazing shell. Chance to burn enemies. 50% chance to burn enemies. Range pickup. Okay. Per 1 hit point missing, 1% damage. The scars of toil. Then we're going to pick up this. Oh, we got a renew bottle. Available potions of renewal. Okay. Let's go pop that into the old well. How about that? So yeah, predictions. What are we doing? Yeah, we'll watch the big show on Tuesday night, Tuesday the 5th. Then they're not going to know who the winner is. We'll watch it until midnight. The people will say the things. We'll wake up on Wednesday morning, and they'll call like 1 or 2 more of the states. Then it still won't be over because we'll be waiting on Pennsylvania and Georgia. The Republicans will start doing weird things outside the places where these things are being counted, screaming bloody murder about how it's a scam, and North Korea can count votes in one day, but Georgia can't. And then on Thursday, I think, you get the rest of the votes in. And Thursday night, the news media is like, okay, listen, Donald Trump cannot possibly win with these numbers. And then Friday morning, you'll get the final couple of states, and it will be Kamala won Friday morning. That's my guesstimate anyway. That's the way I see it shaken down from my many, many years watching these things. Multi-strike and attack speed. I don't want to do grenados. Force projectiles. Okay. Where'd the well go? It's still 200 away. And then Donald Trump will sue, even though it won't matter, because if he's won Georgia, which he might, he may just win Georgia, but he'll lose Pennsylvania, which means he's going to lose. Unless so other situations, so I've discussed this one before, but if the current polls are under betting on Kamala by 1%, she gets 300 or more electoral votes. Honestly, if all those polls are under betting her by 1%, she's got 300 electoral votes, because that's what's going to happen. She's gonna win a whole bunch of states they didn't expect her to win, and then the news is going to be like, "Oh my God, how could this have happened?" You better stay tuned for the next 3 weeks while we discuss it. I do slightly suspect. I'll put my hat on because I don't mind. All right, hats on. I do slightly suspect that the news media is giving Donald Trump too much credit and too much power in these polls because they want it to be a horse race. They need the excitement. They need you to watch, and they need you to pay attention. And you won't pay attention if she's running away with it for 6 weeks. If she's ahead every single day for 6 weeks, you won't pay attention. And then you don't get to watch their soda commercials and their commercials for cars and their commercials for drugs. And they need you to watch those soda commercials and the car commercials and the drug commercials. They need you to see those. Okay. So that means they will use the numbers that are that make it most even. You know, maybe it's not dead even. If they're wrong by 1%, and the margin of error is like 3 or 4%. They're like, oh yeah, the margin of error is 4%. So they could be wrong up 4 or down 4 for each of them. So if they're wrong on Kamala by 1%, if they're undercutting her 1%, she gets 300 electoral votes. Okay, hats off. And in which case, they what happens there? Well, then the right wing screams bloody murder about how they were robbed and how cheated they were, and everybody said he was going to win, and everybody who's smart said he was going to win, and then when he doesn't, it's proof that she cheated. So the news media again is dicking us up so they can get another Jan 6th. Hats off to your conspiracy. Fantastic. Well done, sir. Oh, radiant blessing, sure. But the news media would love another Jan 6. They sold a lot of advertising on that day. You know, then when they cover it and they talk about it for hours on end, they get more car commercials, more commercials for drugs, for medicine, for that doesn't make any sense for you. Do you have androcephalitic cancer with Rh negative O blood? Is your name Steve? Well, we've got a drug for you. You should ask your doctor about cephalexinase. Steve, looking right at you, Steve. Go talk to your doctor. To ask him about this one drug that we made. It's very expensive. It took us a lot of work. It's just for you. You're the only person with this disease in the entire world. Okay? Why are we spending millions on ads? We don't know. Damage, sure. Multi-strike, sure. I don't think I need area. I think that was a mistake. Quick hands, yes. Fire affinity. I only have one fire spell, don't I? Yeah, only one. Reach level 40 with the Novice Landsknecht. Hooray. Speed. I am speed. Uh-oh. Skellington Magus. I hate Skellington Magus. Crit chance, sure. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a spell down here. Let's go ahead and spell. Yeah. 6 spells. Defense Riflewoman. Base damage and minus 15 area of the grenades. Yeah, that's fine. We're shorten the grenades to make our rifle better. Flame strike, scattered debris. Ooh, we can digivolve our meteors. Spawns 2 additional smaller projectiles upon impact. Bigger area increases projectile with 50%. Okay. Now my meteors make little meteors. Oh, dog time. Let's go dogs. Hell dogs. And a boss. But I have range this time. So killing the skeleton mage boss is not difficult. Finding him's tricky, but killing him's not all that hard. Defense, burn, damage, metabolism. Let's do metabolism. Yeah, see, he's dead. Crippling cuts. Fires projectiles behind you. All transfixion projectiles get a chance to slow enemies. Yeah. And we got, yeah, front and back. More projectiles. Fewer hell dogs. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to go find the crap, wasn't I? Shit. Ass. I totally forgot. Damage projectiles, yeah. We're looking for blood stains on the ground so that we can follow them to items that weaken the final boss. Needles. Aura. Needles. Needles, sure. Don't step in the poison, dummy. Is it boss time? Looks like it. Everybody's cleared out. There's a shift change. That's what that is. All the hell dogs knock off for the day. They clock out. And then the helmet skeletons come in. Hey! There's one of the bloodstains I found by accident. Oh, I actually have to kill things inside this circle. Boss only counted as 1. Bullshit. I love that Eminem introduced Obama in Detroit, and Obama didn't extend it to quote one of his songs. Yeah. Obama's quite good at that whole being a cool guy thing. He's our coolest president. Wood ring, crit chance, holy relic, cast holy light. Ah, yeah, I remember this one. It is a good one. Everybody dies before they can get in the circle. I need to kill enemies inside the circle, but I can't. Because I'm too powerful. This is a killing all the Pokemon in one hit problem. And yeah, is Eminem also a stunt, much like the McDonald's thing, or much like the Hulk Hogan thing, or much like the Kid Rock thing? Well, yeah, it's also a stunt. But if we're honest about it, it's okay. Recognize what is a political stunt. Render unto Caesar what is Caesar's, you know? That's a political stunt, and it made us smile. Great. The conservatives smiled when he dressed up and pretended and LARPed to be a McDonald's worker. But they're talking about how it makes him qualified for president. No, man, it doesn't. It doesn't make him qualified to be president. It's just a stunt that made you feel good. Obama doing that little rap doesn't make him qualified for president. It's a stunt that made us feel good, and I'm okay with that. I recognize that. Knowing what is a stunt, knowing what is a feeling, is important. Conservatives don't know any of that. That's why I get irritated with them so often. All right, we follow the blood back to the center point, at which point we will find another trail of blood that will lead us to part 2 of this boss killing device. I know, you probably are saying, like, "What, Waldo, what the hell are you talking about? There's blood on the ground, there's blood everywhere." Yeah. But there's a specific blood pattern on the floor that I have to follow. While also killing the enemies and collecting all their power-ups. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal, you know? Kind of the best, world's best. Hey, there's the centerpiece. So follow the blood this way. Halfway there. World record. World's best hulls of a tournament player ever. Nobody's ever done a better job than me. World record. Transfixion. I should level that. There's our second piece right there. Just need some dogs to stand in the circle and not die before they get there. I'm too good. Oh. Boss. Ooh. What do we got? We got Phantom Split Critical Hit Split Needles into 2 projectiles. Both are copies of the original. It's a meaning hit count. Okay. Did you evolve those needles? One more little circle. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Got it. Needles, 7, cadence, 2, 5. Oh, look at all this stuff. Strength, yes. Let's go get that glove. It's not very far away. Let's get that finger. Level up 10 more times. I don't think this boss has a chance. Ten and a half minutes. We'll find out. Let's do Meteor. Yes. So many points. Oh my god. Crit chance, sure. Spin, fire. Okay, we'll take the fire in front of it. Good lord, they really want me to have it. Blades are at 7. That's fine. Strength, go. 20 defense. Vanguard range. Let's do range. Swift feet, so we can run faster. %, regeneration, sure. Don't think I need it, but... Alright, 10 minutes away from the boss. I don't think he has a chance. Oh, hey, Malcidian. What video game I've been playing? I've been playing, I started, I know I've waited a really long time, but I started playing the Final Fantasy VII Remake. And it's good. I have an issue with the character looks. Like, all the NPCs look like human beings, and all the important characters look like anime guys. I mean, I'm on a train, and there's people wearing business suits and normal Sunday dresses and just shirts and t-shirts and jeans. And then you got Cloud standing there with a 9-foot long sword and a pauldron with bolts sticking out of it. And it's just strange. That's all I'm saying. It's not bad. It's just a thing I notice. And I'm like, well, those are just regular people. Do they know they're standing next to an anime character? And then I look at the regular women, and they just look like human beings. But Tifa's a super goddess, and you're like, wait a minute, what are we doing here? Why are you a different race? Are you a different breed? Are you a different species? What's going on here? Why did I wait so long? Because I didn't want to, like, play the one game and then wait 2 years for the next one to come out, and then wait 2 years for the next one to come out. I move pretty slow. So by the time I'm done with this first one and then get around to the second one and then finish the second one, the third one might be out. I do that sometimes with anime series and stuff like that too. Instead of just watching one a week, I wait until there's like 10 of them, or maybe an entire season, and then I watch all of them. Not because I just love binging, but it's just because I don't... I forget what happens in between, you know? There we go. Shouldn't I get another chevron on that? What are we doing here, game? Okay, we're at 8 minutes left till the big boss. I'll probably get 2 small bosses in that meantime, which will be fine. I will immediately murder them. Hey, there's a boss. Where are you at, fool? I saw your pink skeletons. There it is. All right. And that boss is dead. We already have the Firewalker boots. Electrostatic treads generate shockwaves. When moving, shockwaves deal 100 damage and have a 20% chance to apply spark. Ooh. Let's try out those boots. See if they're better than the spiky boots. It's not likely. I suppose it's possible. Well, it just gives you that shining, flashing. See it? There it is. Bloop, 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 bloop. Is that better than the spikes? How much damage do the spikes do? 10 spikes to deal 100 damage and stun enemies on contact. Spikes also drop when moving. No, I really do think the spikes... Well, yeah, I think the spikes work better. Because they form a line. And then the boss just walks across every spike that I drop. It's about control. Controlling the boss. Deal 3 billion damage with transfixion. Amazing. Racking up achievements left and right. Is it boss time? I think it is. Where you at, fool? Oh, it was just shift change. Okay. Blades, needles, fire, or strength. Let's do strength. Deal 2 million damage with items. Amazing. Deal 1.5 million with the ring blades. Okay. Achieving left and right. Quick hands. We got 4 minutes. Okay. Till the boss shows up. Health. Sure, let's have some more health. Some more hit points. Why not? And I think we got another boss. Where are you at? No, it's just slime time? Okay. Thought there was another one before the big boss shows up. Little red dogs. The little red dogs, they run fast. So let's keep, what's the word? Prognosticating, I suppose. I told you what I think is going to happen over the next 3 or 4 weeks. After the Friday, where we find out that Kamala won, Donald Trump goes on the TV, he says it was rigged, he says it was stolen. He does a lot of things that are unscrupulous, and he says a lot of mean stuff. The news will roll around in it. They'll love it. They're going to have a great time talking about it. They love it when he says untrue things. It's super fun for them. They get to report on it. They get something to talk about. Then there will be some lawsuits they'll go through that they'll fail. That just like last time, he had 60 lawsuits last time and they all failed. He'll put out 40 or 50 more. They will all fail. Then, depending on the number of electoral votes, honestly, if she won and it's she needs 270 to win. So if she has 272, we're going to get another Jan 6th. If she has 300, we're less likely to get another Jan 6th because the people will believe if it's a blowout, is what I'm thinking. They won't have to turn over one state. If one state is all that matters, if it comes down to Georgia and only Georgia is only the thing that matters, there will be riots, there will be violence, there will be blood in Georgia. There will be lawsuits, there will be chaos, there will be bomb threats, there will be people chasing each other around, there will be activists on all sides, the media will be the area rolling around in all of it. I'll talk about it too because it'll be important. It'll be the most important thing that's going on at the time, obviously. So that will happen if it's 272 to 268 or some damn thing. But if it's a blowout and it's 300, why would people go to Georgia when they could go to 100 other places? Your attention is split among the MAGA elite. They will have 100 lawsuits in 12 different states instead of 50 lawsuits in one place. They will not be able to congregate, is what I'm suggesting. And because they cannot congregate, there will be a less likelihood of a Jan 6 style situation, which has happened because of all the people that were there at the same time. Will they come in on Jan 6th at the Capitol? No. They already know. Everybody knows that that's a thing, and they are going to know, and they're not going to allow it to happen again. They're going to have the National Guard out there ahead of time. They're going to have them ready to go, prepped and ready and prepared. And they're not going to allow that to happen again. Will that type of stuff happen somewhere else? Possibly. If it's a close race. But if it's not close, like I suspect that it won't be, I think that the news media is lying to us about how close it is. So, yeah, the thing. So maybe we won't get any violence. It just depends. Remember when we used to be like a real country that had issues that we dealt with and talked about? We were, oh, hey, it's the boss. I'll pick this thought up in a minute. And he's all half dead now because of the item I picked up earlier. So he's going to run around and he's going to die. Get him, skeletons. The skeletons on screen now are my skeletons. We like them. But we're going to go down here just to stunt on the boss a little bit. And pick up this finger thing here so I can level up a couple more times, even though I do not need it at all. We're going to do it just to flex on him. There's the other boss. That's phase 2, and his health gets dropped by half. Where'd those fingers go? Son of a bitch. Where'd they go? Shit. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. Okay. Oh, damn it. He died. I wanted to level up and stunt on him a little bit more. Health. He's dead. Now we're just showing off. Okay. There we go. Torment shard. Hooray. We're going to get out of here. Finish your run. Leave the halls. Yes. I survived the haunted caverns. Level 85. Good God. Kills, damage. What was my best DPS? 6 million for the needles. What is this? This is the ARB. They did 3,000. That's all. Good God. This weapon is worthless. Grenados. The grenades did way more. Maybe I shouldn't go for this. And transfixion always does really well. Okay, transfixion, needles. All right, those are super good. And I got 4,000 more coins. Hooray! Next main quest is Invincible. Acquire the trait Parry 5. Unlocks Blessing of Block Strength. So that's the next main quest I need to do. So let's go do that main quest. We need the... Did we get a new character? No? Okay, it's okay. We need the Shield Maiden. Right? Okay. And she needs to get Parry 5. So we'll look for Parry, and then we'll level it up 4 more times after that. Does she have equipment? She does. Let's buy stuff from this guy. Buy. Regular things, wind crown, get charge every second, increases attack speed. A different hat. Do we like that hat? I do like this as well. No mark. I don't know what the hell a mark is. Normal thing, attack speed. I don't think I like that for her. Let's put on Shadow Cloak. Spike boots. Done. Alright, let's roll. Doesn't this guy do something with the bottle? What does he do? Oh, I need these. I gotcha. Okay.
Be careful down there.
All right, let's go into the difficult level, the Chambers of Dissonance. It's the highest level I've got. We gotta get Parry for this character. Okay. Bloop. What weapon do we like? I really like that transfixion. That transfixion did some work. What is Morningstar? I've never seen that one before. That one's new. We gotta click on that. Morningstar swings a heavy iron ball on a chain and figure 8 pattern. Force multiplies the damage. Okay. Do a Morningstar. Go. Whoa, there it is. Oh, whoa. It's just flinging around. Okay. Fun. Parry. That's the one we needed, right? Right. Channeling. Long fingers. Quick hands. Oh, I have the... Do I have the herb ring on? I do. I got the Gatherer's Charm. All right, well, let's go gather some stuff. How about that? Some herbs in here. Get some tasty, tasty herbs. There's some herbs in here. Hello, herbs. There's a herb. All right, what do we got? We got range. I do need range on this lady. I got a truffle. Tasty, tasty truffle. Gosh, she's slow. Need some speed on her. Some range. Attack is kind of slow. Damage, yeah, that's nice. Force makes the wrecking ball better, so let's do that. All right, what do we got? Transfixion. It works so well. Nope, goat boss. Take that, goat boss. Mace crit bonus for the main weapon. Okay, dedication. Defense and regeneration. That's pretty nice too, but we're going to take this one. Need more killing. Strength. There we go. Dedication. Now we'll do the dedication. What was this? Proficient stance. Base defense, block strength. That's pretty good. Attack speed and damage. We're taking that. So we're a little short on the killing skills. A little bad at it. Not doing a lot of damage. Let's grab Dragon Breath. Striding. Block strength and movement speed. I do like that. But we need Dragon Breath levels. So we can Digivolve it. Transfixion, there we go. Die, goat men, die. Oh, that's a wall. Skull wall. Cool bitchin' wall with a skull in it, but it's still a wall. It's in my way. Range, yes. Oh, I should have picked the Morning Star. Dummy. So I gotta Digivolve that. I've never done that before. Gotta Digivolve the Morning Star. Maybe I'll get 2 Morning Stars. Wait, where'd the thing go? Damn it. I lost it. Oh, I picked it up. I didn't even see it. Where did it come from? Radiant Aura, Meteor Strike. We already have 1 fire. Let's do Flame Strike. Force increases my Wrecking Ball. Now we'll head down there, grab those fingers, get up a bunch of levels, look for bosses. There we go, Morningstar, Force ability. Oh, Archer boss. Dead Archer boss. We're going to wait until we have somebody ready to digivolve before we pick that up. Let's not waste a reroll. Let's do Flame Strike. Oh yeah, the cubes. The cubes. What do we got? We got proficiency mace or shield. Crit bonus. Block strength plus 15 damage. Maybe opening. Let's do that. And fingers. There we go. Dragon's Breath of Flame Strike. Dragon's Breath again. Morning Star to 2. Transfixion to 2. I mean attack speed. Now let's do the transfixion. Attack speed and damage. There we go. Ugh. Damage. Okay. Defense and regen. Block strength and movement speed. Movement speed. Canes. Multi-strike. Transfixion 3. There we go. Fire affinity. Yes. Worth it. Morning Star to level 3. Maybe we can digivolve it. Yeah. Flame Strike to 3. Digivolve that too. Strength, sure. Oops, took a few hits there. Wow. Didn't expect that. Okay, what do we got? We got Painful Incision. Fires a projectile behind you. All transfixion projectiles get a chance to apply infliction. Yes. Taking it. Now, firing behind me to choose one item. Wine bottle. Okay. Let's go throw the wine bottle into the well. Dang. I'm just going too slow. I'm standing in their AoEs. Defense, block strength, main weapon, attack speed, and damage. Block strength and movement speed. We need more movement speed. Can I have some food, please? Very hungry. Throw you in there, send it up. There's the little spider orb boss. Get out of here, you silly. He's dying. Way faster than when I fought him 2 nights ago. Let's say crit, range, base health. Okay. There's a box. What do we got? Electrostatic treads. Yeah. Wooden ring. 50 crit chance. That's not very good. It's not better than imps and skeletons. I have to get parry to level 5, don't I? Derp. Did I do it? No, it's only 1. Jeez. So stupid, Waldo. Okay. Remember what you came here for. None of those is parry. Dang. Portion of memory. Select a trait. The trait will stay in the selection pool until you take it. You can still choose another trait. Oh. Okay. In case you got two good options. You want both. Parry level 2. There we go. That's not parry. Block and damage. Okay. Morningstar 4. Multi-strike. Yes. Oh, I just saw 2 of the wrecking balls. Nice. Multi-strike works at random and you can get 2 wrecking balls. Yeah. Yeah. 2 wrecking balls. I'm unstoppable. Nothing can stop me. Sorry, what game is this? Cloud, this is called Halls of Torment. It's like Vampire Survivor, but Diablo 2. So it's the 2 of those things mushed together into delicious harmony. Oh, there's the boss. Die, boss, die. He died real fast. Okay. Let's hope we can digivolve the Wrecking Ball. Damn it. We're going to reroll. Yeah, butterfly swing. Swings 2 morning stars in a butterfly pattern. Hell yes. Double Wrecking Ball in a better pattern. Look at that. Wrecking Ball. Worth it. Spinning around. Wrecking shit. So good. The well's open back up again. I wonder if I want to throw anything in it. Dragon's Breath to level 3. What's that red dot? Oh, it's a health potion. I see. Flame Strike, Transfixion. Let's do Flame Strike. What do I have to put in the well? Just that one stupid ring that I'll probably never use. We'll wait until closer to like 1 minute left. We'll hop down there to the well. Proficiency, long fingers, parry. Yeah. I got to get parry up to level 5. Don't forget, stupid Waldo. Get parry up to level 5. That's level 3. They added a thing on the left side of the screen telling you if you're auto attacking or not. So I can turn it off, and then I don't do the shield slam anymore. Then I turn it back on, do the shield slam. That didn't used to be there. And I just noticed it now with this update. I was like, wait a minute. The hell is that thing I'm looking at? Bobo's zooming around. Bobo's got the zoomies. Spider orbs, Morning Star. Yeah, Morning Star. Let's level it again. Going all in on the Morning Star build. Couple of health potions down there. Not that I need them. I gotta get parry up 2 more levels. Come on, you guys. I need XP. That's not parry. Attack speed, damage. Okay. Okay. Oh, nice. All right, we got the fingers. Let's do. That's not parry. Striding. Sure. Dragon's Breath. Flame Strike. 2, 5, or Dragon's Breath. Multi Strike. Yes. Dragon's Breath 5. Weapon proficiency. None of you are parry, damn it. Alright, you know what we're going to do? We're going to start banishing things. Banish cunning. Then we're going to banish piercing wild. There we go. We'll pick up transfixion. Dragon's Breath to 6. Oh, there's a skill scroll down there. Wonder where the hell that came from. Did I accidentally kill a boss from a mile away and not even notice? Entirely possible. I am quite good at this game. World record holder. Best Halls of Torment player in the world. #1 Halls of Torment streamer. Nobody else even comes close. World records. Morning Star to 6. There we go. We might, maybe, if we're lucky, be able to digivolve it again. Nope. Do I want to reroll? Yes. Shit. It didn't work. So, stream of fire instead of emitting slow moving waves. Fire Dragon's Breath emits quick, concentrated streams of fire. Yes. This one's kind of fun too. You just go, and just spit fire like that. It's a little slow, but I think you can pick up certain items to make it go a little bit faster. And then it just becomes like a lightsaber. You just whip it around as fast as you can. I think it's a little overkill with the wrecking balls, but it's fun. We're having fun. I'm having fun. Oh, burn damage, yes. But all of this fire stuff. We're going to use this thing. We're going to do memory. We're going to do fire affinity. Then we're going to do flame strike. Still need to get parry up to 5. Oh, there's a boss. What up, boss? Parry, there you are, to 4. All right.
Parry 4.
Parry 4. We need parry 5 to accomplish our current goal. Parry 5?
Yeah, that's... His name is Parry 5 the Platypus.
Interesting. I'm not sure if I believe you.
One part of that is true.
Oh, okay. So we'll take fire affinity again.
That's a lot of numbers on the screen.
I know. He's dead. Good. Got 2 things that could digivolve right now. Let's get transfixion up again. Effect hit on chance. Attack speed. That's better. 1 more level. Then we'll pick those up. Flame strike is now 6. Okay. Rat ring, no. Fighter's headband. When an elite or boss appears for 50 seconds, regenerate health. If at full health spawns power up. Huh. And the Holy Relic. I do like the Holy Relic. I'm going to get the Holy Relic, and I'm going to go toss it in the well right now. We're not very far away from it. Should be able to get there. Cloud. Okay. Everything got bigger. Okay, should be able to get to the well easily enough. Get parry 1 more level on parry. Come on. Come on, Perry. You can do it. Old buddy, old pal. Parry 5. Gotcha. Okay, so that is a story quest, I think, which might actually unlock the next level. Or I do enough story quests, it will unlock the next level after this level. Which is what I think I got to do. Oh, where are we going? Where are we going? We're going to the well. What up, well? Holy Relic, go. The Kite Flame Strike, Quick Hands, Vanguard. Vanguard. You know what I really want right now is to crack open a vase and get the fingers so I can vacuum up all that XP that I left lying around. Hop up 3 or 4 more levels and then fight the big boss in 10 minutes. Yes. Oh, there's a little boss. He's not living very long at all, is he? Nope, not long at all. What do we got? We got Strength Morningstar to level 7. I don't think I need to get it to 7. Or do I? I do. Do need it to get level 7. Because it doesn't have a second chevron yet. On the right side of the screen, you probably can't see it because it's behind chat. But there are little chevrons over here telling me that it is able to digivolve. And the Wrecking Ball is not able to digivolve. And I don't know if that's because you're not allowed to digivolve it twice. And some things you are allowed to digivolve twice. I'm not entirely sure. Sparks or Emberfall. Trigger an explosion when burning enemies hit. Damage scales with burn stacks. Damage dealt. Deal splash damage. Pushes enemies away. Sets nearby enemies on fire without direct damage. Effects by range area. Burn chance. Chance creepers. Not trigger. Okay. We'll do the sparks. Oh, 4 of those Wrecking Balls. Wrecking Balls just flying around everywhere. Wrecking Balls. Left and right. Wrecking Balls. Hit points. Okay, boss is going to show up in about 9 minutes. Actual Cloud, so sorry, tell me your name again. It was a time I'll write it in my notebooks. Halls of Torment. And it's pretty cheap on Steam, if I remember correctly. Oh, yeah, it's toddler time. The wild balls of, I assume, young toddler type people. I mean, they roll around and they fling toddlers at me. It's disturbing. It's like Diablo 2 up in this motherfucker. I could even type it. What do we got? We got false blessing. Yuck. Quick hands. Sure. Toddler tossing. And another archer boss. Oops. Okay, resume. There we go. Picked up a buff. Very nice. Get to run around real fast. Looking for a finger. There's some. Oh, there's a finger down here. Ooh, and that scroll. Let's go get a scroll. Level up our dragon breath again, maybe. Digivolve. Yeah. What's the white shiny thing? What is that? I don't see anything. I don't know. Transfixion at 6. There we go. I must have killed a boss here by accident. Kugelblitz, no. Hailstorm. Kugelblitz is okay, but I really do not like Hailstorm. Crippling Cuts. There we go. Digivolving my cutting skills again. Go grab the finger down here. Get up a bunch more levels. 7 more minutes until the boss. Flame Strike. Collateral damage. Yeah, area. Oh, it's the buffs. I see. Yeah, it's only $4.99. I love this genre. This is a new genre, Cloud. That they're called Survivors Likes. There's Vampire Survivors. There's this one, and then there's Death Must Die. And I love that it's a new genre. You know, and you do have to worry whether or not your laptop can handle it. It is a lot of things on the screen at the same time. But of all 3 of them, this one probably is the lowest. Graphically speaking, anyway. Even my gaming piece desktop chugs sometimes when I have too many things on the screen for Vampire Survivors. Morningstar. Screw it. Swift feet. Movement speed. Let's go. Target's breath, reach, or coverage. Multi-strike. Area radius. Ah, that's nice. Range or area. Let's do multi-strike. We could have multiple flame breaths out there at the same time. Fire affinity. Swift feet again. Base regeneration, sure. Hit points. Metabolism, sure. Okay, that was a really good level up. So what are we looking at? We're looking at 6 minutes until the next boss, until the big boss shows up. I'll probably get another small boss at about 4, maybe 3 minutes. Range or damage. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Dodge the bad purple. There's a boss. Come on, guy. I'm gonna melt ya. Melt for me. Okay. Spikes. 20 base damage. Screw it. Yeah. Oh, he's got lightning. He wants to get close to me. I don't think that's a good idea for him. Got 4 wrecking balls. You don't want to get close to me. See? You're dying. Idiot. What are you thinking? Yeah, you did, fool. Alright, what do we got? We got pow, blazing shell, war horns, or the rat ring. War horns performs war cry every 3 seconds. Maybe that's better than the Gorgon mask. Let's take a look. Let's put on the war horns instead of the Gorgon mask. Quick hands, dragon's breath. Burn chance. Quick hands, yeah, quick hands. We're at 4 minutes until the big boss. Don't think I'm going to get another little boss. What am I going to get? More toddler flingers. More toddlers. Look at them flying through the air. More toddlers. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Bow, swift feet. There's a buff right there. Boof. Oh, there's a finger down there. Oh my god. We're going to get up so many levels. Let's probably wait until just before the boss arrives. Yeah, let's kill stuff. Then we'll pop those fingers at about 1 minute. So we're at 242 right now. At about 1 minute, we'll go back, grab those fingers, get up a bunch of levels, and absolutely destroy the boss. Won't know what hit him. I love I love about these games is that the bad guys are the underdogs, you know? Feet, strength, channeling. Let's do channeling. It's the lowest level. Might as well become a well-rounded person. Wait. Who needs defense? 28 levels without changing the defense. Is this character got some sort of skill that I don't use? What is defense stat? I don't know what defense stat is. Got to achieve by accident. I don't know how, but I did. Okay, maybe I should look at it on the screen later. We'll look at it in a minute. As soon as this fight's over. More of that. 1 minute left. We'll grab the fingers, get up a bunch of levels. Sure. Flame strike. Ruthless crit bonus. Well, it's level 1. Screw it. Let's get some crit bonuses. Thick hide, base defense. Sure. Dragon breath, flammability. Flammability. Health. Why not? Alright. Looks like the levels are over. We got a minute left to go till we get to the big boss. It's getting a little bit nuts. There's a lot of baddies on the screen. Seconds to go. Roll back down here, grab some of the XP I missed. Yeah, one more level. There we go. Morningstar 10. Will I get a second chevron for it? No, you cannot double digivolve the Morningstar, it seems. You can double digivolve the other 3 that I have, but not the Morningstar. Okay. If you say so, game. There's a boss. Look at him. I'm gonna melt him with fire breath. I need to get below him so he can get hit by the things too. Oh yeah. That's working. Uh-huh. That's totally working. That's working so well. He wants to get closer to me, but that is a mistake. dead. Fool. Defeat a lord. Got that shard. I got another achievement. Yes, we're done here. Level 86, 10,000 kills. What did the most damage? My skeletons did 600. The cloak did 2 million. The Morningstar only did 1. Well, 1.7 million. The rest was this one, the transfixion, and what is this? This is burn damage. Wow. Did a lot of burn damage. Okay. So the highest number was burn damage. Okay, so the cloak works really well. Transfixion, again, fantastic. I like transfixion. That one works really well. Okay, next main quest. Unction. Acquire the trait Metabolism 5. On who? Unlocks blessing effect on hit chance. Does it? Who does unction? Acquire Metabolism 5. Just anybody? Any jerk can get Metabolism 5? Okay. We'll return to camp. But that's it for me tonight. Oops. I gotta take out the trash. That's what that alarm says. That alarm tells me to go take out the trash, jackass. Now, the Shield Maiden. Has she got excels in block strength with a secondary shield bash that scales with blocking power? I don't... Smashes enemies with a circular area in front of the Shield Maiden. Shield bash. Yeah, has she got some sort of hidden mechanic that I just don't know about? Because he gave me a achievement for doing something like who needs defense, you know? I don't know. Okay. Anyway, we're quitting. Yes, quit now. Because I am done for tonight. I appreciate everybody who's here. Thanks very much. Thanks for coming in, Cloud. Thanks, Malcidian. I appreciate everybody who's here tonight. Wednesdays are always a little slow, so it's always nice to have somebody in chat. Thanks very much. I will be back on Saturday morning with the normal politics stream, and if we run out of stuff to talk about, we'll look at the polls and stuff like that, because it's getting close. We're getting down to the wire. Follow me on YouTube. Click the subscribe button, fondle the bell, break the thumb, and stab someone in the comments. That's what the algorithm wants you to do. The algorithm at YouTube wants you to go there and be violent. That will make my numbers go up. So the more violent you are within those areas, the higher the algorithm will boost me. So that's always very nice. I appreciate that. I'll be back on Saturday. If you want to talk about anything in the meantime, you can do so at the Discord. There's the Discord, maybe. Discord. There are channels there that you can talk to people, argue about stuff. I'll check it. I check it all every day, and then you can see Bobo pictures. So if you want to see Baby Bobo the Bark Boy photos, you can do that in its specific channel, and that's a good time. Cheers, Waldo. Thanks for the stream. I appreciate it, Carolinas. Thanks for being here. And I will be back on Saturday, and that is it for me. I'm going to get out of here before the woke mob cancels me. I think that's a good ending tagline. I think all the other good ones are taken. So